Following Sariputta. Summarizing Sariputta's journey. Most stories of awakening are told like lightning strikes. One moment, confusion. The next, clarity. But the Aunupadasutta tells a very different story. It tells the story of Sariputta, the Buddha's foremost disciple in wisdom, not as someone who stumbled into liberation, but as someone who worked it through. Carefully, methodically, 9 times over. Sariputta's awakening unfolded through 9 deliberate undertakings. Not 9 random attempts, not 9 failures, but 9 investigations, each one revealing something essential, and each one eventually showing its own limits. He begins where many paths begin, with deep stillness. Through the first 4 jhānas, Sariputta enters progressively refined states of concentration, states marked by joy, unification, equanimity, and profound calm. But here's the crucial detail the sutta keeps repeating. Sariputta does not merely rest in these states. He studies them. He identifies their mental factors. He observes their arising. He watches their passing away. And in doing so, he recognizes something subtle but decisive. Even the most peaceful states are conditioned. They depend on causes. And what depends on causes cannot be final freedom. So Sariputta goes further. Beyond form, beyond sensation, he enters the immaterial attainments. First, the perception of infinite space, then infinite consciousness, then nothingness, and finally neither perception nor non-perception. Each step strips experience of something familiar. Each step feels closer to disappearance. And yet, again, Sariputta does not stop at attainment. He notices that these states, too, arise and pass. That even near total stillness still depends on something. That refinement alone does not dissolve clinging. It can sometimes disguise it. Because the pattern repeats. Enter the state. Know it completely. See its limits. Let it go. By the time Sariputta reaches the final breakthrough, the exhaustion of the taints, nothing remains to be appropriated. Not pleasure, not peace, not even the most subtle forms of awareness. Liberation occurs not because something extraordinary is added, but because everything unnecessary has been understood and released. And this is why the Buddha praises Sariputta as foremost in wisdom. Not because he awakened faster than anyone else. Not because he accessed rare states. But because he understood the entire structure of the path. Sariputta knew what concentration could do, and what it could not. He knew where mindfulness carried him, and where it had to be relinquished. He knew that liberation is not found by clinging to stillness, clarity, or even insight itself. The Aunupadasutta leaves us with a quiet but powerful message. Awakening is not a single leap. It is a sequence of honest reckonings. A willingness to fully inhabit each stage, and then to move beyond it. Sariputta's 9 attempts were not detours. They were the path. And wisdom, in the end, was not merely knowing that he was free, but knowing why nothing more needed to be done.